Claire, and you're watching my weekly vlog for My Brand Story. As always, I'm here to help you build a truly authentic business and brand that will connect. Speaking of connecting, I have someone here to interview today, Lizzie Nunn. She's from Little Upstart, copywriting. She is amazing and she's done my brand pack, so I love her to death.
Well,
Hi,
hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me on my little study interview.
Very professional.
Yes. I'd love to know a little bit about you and what you do, and why we're here.
Sure. Well, I have a business called Little Upstart, and it is a copywriting business. So I focus on writing, persuasive copy for people's print media, for their websites, and for inbound marketing and blogs and wherever people need me. I also do wedding packs, and I just write.
Wow.
I love to write.
Wow. So you have found your calling in writing. How nice is that?
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's great. I have always written. I'm a published writer, surf magazines, but somewhere along the way, teaching, surf school, I don't know, I just deviated to other things and nothing panned out, I guess, the way you kind of anticipate it, and then there was just this deep-seated, just right.
But they say that though, like there are many paths in your life, and they say that if you eventually, as you get older, you get to it, and you've got to do all the other things to get you to where you, and also to appreciate what you want, what you like and what you don't like. I mean, that is pretty much our teens, our 20s, and in our 30s we start thinking, hey, I don't really like any of this. I don't feel happy.
I think writers also get a bit better as they get older because of experience.
Like psychologists. You're not going to trust a 22 psychologist, not that they...
Oh, no.
You need someone that has had that experience, and you can't just get that. It comes with life.
So it has been a meandering path, but I was saying with my folks the other day, I just feel like I'm on this trajectory, oh, hang on, this could be it.
It feels good.
This could be what I'm supposed to do. So
that's really good.
Yes, so that's basically what I do.
What you do. So you have just started. So when you approached a brand pack, were you starting to think of the idea, or?
Look, I was so close to pressing live on a self-built website that I'd made from templates, and I'd written what I thought, how I was going to present myself. I'd written it for who I at that point thought was going to be my target audience. It was kind of all ready to go. It wasn't awesome. I wasn't loving the templates. I wasn't loving the photographs, but it's just what I had, and I was determined to do it on my own because I thought I had to do it all on my own. And
it's interesting that we think that way. I was the same. I was saying to you, I was exactly the same with my copywriting. I have to do it myself because I am representing me. My business is about me, and I can write, and I shouldn't ask. And when you're starting a small business, you don't have the money either, so you think, I can't invest that, so I'm just going to try and do it myself. But it's you have to invest the money to make the money in the fact that to present what you see, how you see yourself, really.
And I think you got to know, like you're saying, your strengths and your weaknesses. Like I always would give the books or my accounts to someone to deal with because I can't do that. I know that's not what I'm good at, but it's a funny one. People are not necessarily seeing the value in good copy, but as I said to you, another time, is that persuasive copy, inspiring people to click onto your site or buy something or come into your store. That is valuable, and it is as important as keeping your books and doing your BAS statements.
Definitely.
Getting people in to buy things.
Because it's getting them in. It's actually the sales tool, really. And it's not, a copy isn't just, people always think good content is images. It's not. You can't have a good image if you cannot explain what it's about, and it's a full package. And you have to, what is it that gets you in when you see a website? Good copy. What is it? You see a photo. What holds you there? The copy holds you there. You might get the attention of a beautiful image. The copy is what keeps you there and keeps you reading. It gets you involved. Same with newsletters, same with Instagram. What is it that the image gets you, but what is that that's going to hold you there?
So that's where I was at. I was literally about to go with it all when I had been following you on Instagram and seeing your other videos, and I was really into it. And then when I committed to doing the course, it was just like, yanking on that handbrake.
Yeah.
And whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, you're about to head down this path. But so the brand pack gave me clarity on the target market, presenting myself as well as my services, and putting a bit of money into my website, thinking about my image and, getting professional photography done, having a stylist, for goodness sake, and then, getting clothes from a fantastic boutique, and just putting it all together. I suddenly realised how important that was, and putting my best foot forward. And I can tell you, I wasn't about to put my best foot forward. I was about to slap it all on and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But like I say, after having done that course, I feel now like it's exactly how I want it. I understand completely where I'm going, what my market is, and I feel like I've put the best foot forward. Yeah.
And it comes back to also investing in yourself.
Yeah.
We don't do that enough.
Hard,
it's really hard, and it's saying I need to spend this time on working out what I'm about, because if you don't know that on paper, then how is your supplier, your graphic designer, your photographer, how are they all going to know your vision if you haven't spent that time really honing in on that? And then how your target market, it's that beautiful, it's that, once you have that, everything will come, everyone's going to be on the same page, and you're going to attract the people you want to attract as well. You're not going to get, I don't know why I've got this, I don't know,
why have I gone with that image or those words or that font?
Or why is this person why is a quite unusual person approaching me? Do they know what I do? It's making that clear as well, because also that, your website, and I think, we joke about it as well, it's like a dating website, you're trying to find out, is this person for me? Because as humans, as business owners, is owned by a human, and a human wants to relate to another human. So if you have that connection with that person, it's going to be a much better project, a much better
well, certainly that became quite clear doing the brand pack. Clearly I don't know who the people are behind Coca-Cola. I don't know who works in the office, what they do on the weekends, or how they're dressed or whatever. But that's because they're selling like this product, I think, in a lifestyle. For me, I'm selling copywriting, which comes down to being able to write something persuasive and having a good amount of life experience. So it became quite clear to me from doing the pack that I had to sell me as a person, but that's not relevant necessarily for all businesses. But certainly for me, and I hadn't anticipated that. And when you kept, in your presentation about it's got to be authentic, it's got to be from you, I was kind of like, really? Do I want to sell?
It's vulnerable as well, isn't it?
And then when I got that, and I had such a clear vision, like you say, I then was able to give that to the website designer, to the stylist, to the photographer, and we came out with exactly what I wanted, and that should appeal to some amount of people. Not everyone. You can't get them all.
And you don't want to.
No.
Like, you do not want to be the jack of all trades, master of none. Like, you really don't.
No, that's all right. That's just what a lot of people say about me.
Do they?
No, well,
not anymore.
No, that's it. I'm a school teacher, I'm a surf coach, I do this, and this, but I am narrowing it down to Queen Bee copywriter.
Is that going to be a title? That's kind of,
I like that.
Yeah.
On the bottom of my business card.
Queen Bee.
But
I think it's all got you there though, because teaching would be a big, and I think I had the best feedback from Lizzie when she was doing the brand pack. I love hearing and seeing how people's experience is, because often you give it, they sell it, and they're doing it, and then you don't hear. You're giving me this verbatim, and I think that is because you're also a teacher. You understand what it's like to give the feedback, but then you also you love to learn.
I love
So for me, I loved hearing about that, and I love that you love the process.
Well, the process was like how you might teach kids. There was some lecturing or some talking. There was activities to do there and then. You could pause, which you can't do at schools. Maybe you could pause the teacher.
That'd be great.
You could go and make a cup of tea. You made us think about things. You had to be accountable. You should be a school teacher. You're very, very good at it. So it was that perfect. It was that perfect mix of doing activities, sitting back, having a think, coming back to it, giving you a little bit of homework. So it was such a good structured way of doing things that you felt you were getting everywhere. And that's what made me finish it in 5 days. Because
record. I was just like, I'm going to keep doing it, and I said keep doing it because I do. I mean, of course, I advise to do 1 a week, and that's so I don't overwhelm you because I don't want, because everyone learns differently. But if you're on a roll, keep going. And I love that you were like, I want to hold back, but I want to go.
I know. Awesome it was hard to sit back. I can get a bit like that. Like that's the way that I watch Narcos or anything else. Is I'm a bull at a gate, and I wanted to get it finished. And I think I had some time as well. So it was
a perfect time. You said timing was right.
Perfect timing. It was. It was like meeting the love of my life. It's just.
I love that.
You're saying Toby.
Like that, meeting love of my life. But the brand pack, it's true. Like things come at the right time, and you and what worked well is it was the right time for you because you were at a crossroads. You were about to commit to something that you weren't completely sure about. You were sure about what you offer and what you're about, but not how you wanted to present yourself.
That's right. But in saying that, I don't think it's just for people about to start a business. I think anyone running their own business that's already going might be feeling a bit stagnant. I think this would be perfect for people to go, maybe we need a fresh change here. I need to do something different, or I'm hearing about all this social stuff and
what am I about? It's going back to basics and going, why did I start this business? That's why I started that first week. The who, what, where, why. Why did you start? What was the aha moment? All those things, because that is the birth of your baby, your child, because that's where all the nuggets and the gold is. It really is, nobody spends that time to do that. No. And when you have been in a business 2, 3, 10 years, you've got so far away from that moment that it's really nice to go back to it.
Especially if you haven't maintained some sort of investment in yourself. There's a local business in town. They are really good at evolving and trying new things. I don't know if we're allowed to mention, I'm not sure if it's like the ABC.
No, but we can mention
Sam and Troy from Pico. They are really dynamic. They are constantly evolving the way they do things, and their marketing is very good.
And they're probably reading their target market. What do they want? And that is the key. What are the people that I'm talking to want?
That's it. Although I disagree, I don't want yellow rice.
I haven't tried the yellow rice.
It tastes exactly what I'm saying. I think it's a little bit of turmeric in it, which is fine because it's healthy and it's gorgeous. But I'm kind of like, my rice is yellow. But other than that, Pico.
But that's a really good point. Seeing you aware of a company that's constantly evolving, and keeping true to what they're about, but knowing that I should try offering this to broaden their scope as well. But I think we were talking about back on knowing the brand, back on you shouldn't do it when you just start. What I find with a lot of clients is the decisions are really hard. Okay, so I've got to do this. They're just pulling things out and they're stressing and they're wasting time thinking, okay, well, oh my gosh, what am I good at? What are these? Who are my target market? Every single time they're coming to this for whatever new project, it's getting it all down there that makes it tick, tick, yep, on brand, and it makes decisions
It has made decisions a lot easier.
Investing the time in you and your business early on or in middle, just investing the time at some point, then will make everything easier. It will save you time and money, and that's key for small businesses, And we talked about this, that nobody likes to spend that time and spending that time on themselves, but also with the brand pack, you are a gun, but not everybody it's like, I haven't got to it yet, I'm getting to it. And I'm like, don't have to tell me, because this is your business. I want you guys to do it, but it's about, I was talking about this, I've got this calendar now, I've got this journal, because my time management, as you guys wear, is terrible. And it's about on stage and off stage time, and it was a really good moment where on stage is when you're doing things that pay the bills, like your clients, making the money,
invoicing.
Off stage is when it's you time and investing in your business and growing your business. And we are all culprits of pushing that. It's like, 90% on stage, 10% off stage if we're lucky, and he's splitting it. He had and I was surprised. In a 5-day working week, he was spending 3 days off stage and 2 days on stage.
Wow.
And for me, it validated that thought of I need to spend more time and I'm now going to allocate that time. And I think as business owners, we do get caught up in the run and we don't step back and go, how can I make this better and stronger?
Yeah, and we talk a bit about how maybe some people find marketing as it's not tangible, it's hard to see the results. I reckon though now it's easier more than ever because you can go onto your Facebook now and there's activity and there's all this stuff showing that what posts worked and how many people clicked through, and on your Instagram you can find out what people engage with the most. So it's hard to put a dollar value on that, but on the conversion, but the more you have conversations with the people, the more chance of conversion. Not all the time.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunity really to see the value in your marketing, I think.
And branding is this. I used to have this age-old debate when I was doing my marketing budget for my old work. And branding, you're not going to get instant gratification.
No.
So when you're investing in something, you're not going to get that immediate sale. But so people tend to push that back. It's so important because it's building your long-term goal and it's building that relationship with your target market and it's building your audience. So all of this, you're right, the ROI is quite hard to measure, but it's so important for the long run.
Yeah.
And unlike, paying for your accountant or paying for those, people don't invest in that because it's, when you start a business, website, tick, accountant tick, need a logo, but you don't think, what do I want to be and how do I want to present my brand? It's not tangible.
Yeah.
And that is my biggest challenge. Is
it almost sounds like a bit of fluff.
Yes.
Branding and imagery. But you only have to look at the most successful brands like Coca-Cola or KFC. There's lots of others. Apple.
Yeah. Apple was one I would talk about.
You love your Apple. And it's
strong brand.
They are good.
Yeah.
To see how their branding has worked for them. And I heard an interesting one the other day in terms of your marketing, like 80% lifestyle, 20% sales.
Yeah.
I thought that was genius. I was like, oh, right. So you're right. People don't want to necessarily hear about all the phone's apps.
No.
They just want to know it's going to make their life easy, and they've got their music in their pocket and their emails on them. That lifestyle connection.
For me, it's people, and I find that it's changed. It's evolving constantly, but we're becoming a lot more self-centric. So you need
self-centric.
Self-centric.
Is it? Oh,
I don't know. I think it's.
I like that. I've heard.
You heard it here first, maybe.
Self-centric. So I don't know, but I'm loving it.
Maybe I made that
up. It's not a word.
It's a new one.
You should.
It's about
trademark.
You. No, that's hashtag.
I don't know.
So you become our people. We're very ultimately we're all about ourselves, but marketing is becoming strong. Marketing is about identifying what your customer needs and what they're looking for and answering that.
Yeah.
Not this is what I do and I'm going to push it on you constantly.
Yes.
The scattergun approach. Something's going to stick. You're snipering. You are finding out what they need and you're targeting it. It's bad timing.
Heavy metaphor.
That's a really bad timing. You are targeted. You're just very, very targeted. And that's really important to understand that it's not about you, it's about them.
That's right. Yeah. But certainly with the brand pack, what I found most intimidating, or what I found most challenging, where you really pushed me out of my comfort zone, was making me go and look at local competitors. And on one hand, it was great because I looked at Instagram at copywriters from around the world. Yeah. And some of their Instagram accounts were a little bit, they were a little beige.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, how can I make mine interesting? And that's where 80%, 20% came to me.
Bringing out your personality.
Yeah. But being forced to go and look at my competitors and see how they sold themselves and seeing the confidence in their they had an incredible background of study and excellent experience in marketing and all this, really knocked me out. I was like, whoa, that's not me. I don't have this full-on study. But I have a great history of writing. I've got lots of life experience and through focusing on what I could offer as opposed to that, I found that unique selling point that I'm self-made, mum with a passion for writing and I have some experience, and if I can do it, then you can do it. You know, my mumpreneurs can do it, and I want to be that point of
that empowering.
Yeah, they go, hang on a minute. If Lizzie can do this, and I know her from kindy pickup and down at the beach, if she can do it, then I can do it. So a little bit different. I don't want to sound, I want to be a source of inspiration. That's not.
No, but it's
more just letting people know you can do it, and that's that school teaching background. It's like, you know what, kids, you can learn what the definition of irony is, and you can understand the importance of Shakespeare. Yeah, we can get you there.
Yeah, we'll do this. And I think what you were saying, as well, like the community has changed. We're not just these business owners in our own world. We are a community, so you want to share your experiences, because then you build those relationships with these mumpreneurs. And the thing is, what I liked that you said is that before you started the brand pack, you were saying you were going into a different target market.
Yeah, I thought all the trades, because I know the trades down here, because that's how I got started. A friend who has a plumbing trade said, can you build my website? And I was like, no worries. And then I realised that, he got me to do it because we're buddies. Yeah. And that's how trades work. Yeah. They are more word of mouth. He'll go and tell someone else now, and they'll tell someone else, and that's how the tradies work a bit. Yeah. Whereas I realised that the women, the mumpreneurs, they would be more online, scrolling and sharing information over the espresso martinis and that. And I thought, so I need to appeal to them, but throw in some genuine surfing photos, and then all the surf journal stuff, because that appealed to the trades down here, are generally all surfers. So that appealed maybe to them. So that gave me a real clarity doing the brand pack, is understanding who my target market was.
And it's that pyramid, isn't it? So these mumpreneurs are your ultimate, but you're not alienating. Like, these guys are still going to sit under there. You're still doing a great job. You're just not going to have a soy latte with each other. You're just going to be more like, all right, I need this job now, and then you won't hear from them in 12 months. Yeah. But what you're looking at is building a more of a community and a support network. Yes. And I think that I love, and that's what I'm about now. It's about how you can help each other out and how you can help build each other's businesses, really.
Yeah, because people want to buy from people, and word of mouth in a small town is very important. Yeah. It's funny though, because Mum was saying the other day, she's like, I wonder if Dunsborough's and Yellingup's got the critical mass you need for a business to exist. And I was like, well, that's the beauty of copy and the world that's going. I can actually build a website for someone in Perth, someone in Estonia,
London.
I can get out. So that's
that was my big thing as well, because I came down here. I've always wanted to do the online course because I wanted to reach as many people as I could anywhere, and not geographically limited. And I do get people asking me now, so have you got lots of clients down south? I said, that's not what I do have clients, but that's not my target. Yeah. And I think if I did, it wouldn't work. That's right. Because also, unlike you, where we are now, actually Perth, a lot of people are two things. They don't understand branding yet, like it's still getting, and also not au fait with learning online. Yeah, right. So I find that here, and I find that in Perth. So my target market isn't here. It's overseas. It's people. My two main things are small business owners that understand what branding is. And understand the importance of it, and also want to self-motivated online learners. There's two pockets. There's the people that need, and I love doing that because I still have that facet of working on brand strategies and business strategies with companies. Yeah. But there's this other side that it's not here, and that's okay because it's online.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's great, and that's the beauty of this world we live in now, digital world. Yeah,
that was really handy about the pack, was that I could do it at home in the evening when I put Ruby to sleep, and could do it then, or I had an hour in the day, and it's onshore, great, not surfing, I'm going to do the brand pack. I think that was it. It was like a week of onshore, so I smashed through it.
No surfing. For those non-surfers, that means there was no surf.
So and I was able to get through it, but then that's the beauty of that online learning. You've got to be a bit self-motivated though, but I don't know why you wouldn't be. I think the dynamic of stuff has changed. A friend who I interviewed recently, she has a clothing store, and pretty much got dragged kicking and screaming into having an online store and having Instagram and all this. And now it's, you know, it's been terrific for her. And that's what online can do for you.
It's sales, you're selling when you're sleeping. You know, and that is a very different way to think. It's off the back of talking about learning online and how we're more au fait with that. And that's exactly why I started the business, because I knew that I wanted women same, when they wanted, the kids were asleep, in between school, all those things. So you, as a target market of mine, a mum, you know, a solopreneur, mumpreneur, tell me how your experience with the Brown Pack was. Like, tell me, what were the good things? What were the good things about it?
Well, first of all, it's convenient that you can do it, you know, when the kids are asleep or at school, or, you know, fit in and around the time, or when the surf's no good.
Sure.
That's right.
Surf's no good.
But for me, it was connecting with you as a person, as a presenter. You know, you look very nice. It was all very professionally done. That's good. The lighting was great.
I actually I outsourced for that. My friend's a videographer, and I, same like you, I knew that if I'm going to present this, it needs to be the best, and I cannot do it myself. Vlogs are different. They're lower expectation, and you expect that I'm going to muck up technical. Gosh, imagine if I did that. You know, that was all set up, and I did that because I wanted people to know that I was professional, and that it was, you're not thinking about anything else but the presentation. So the presentation was great, following everything and doing the little activities and having to go and think about them, have a cup of tea, come back, reflect, try again, go do some research. It was all really easy to follow, functional, and I connected with you. I've seen some online marketing. I've clicked on a couple of things, and some young buck comes strutting out in a shirt in his office and going, today we're going to be learning about this. And I'm like, oh, dude, you're doing my head in. I can't relate to that office scene and that marketing in your face, and that works different. Acronyms. That's what I said. Cut the acronyms. I use one USP. Unique selling point.
I'm ROI. I remember that.
One.
But so first of all, as I connected with you as a presenter. I like the fact it was done in your home. Assuming
it was there. That was my home. I've moved homes now. It's a different backdrop, but that was my home in my old house.
And all the little activities and doing things and thinking. So for me, it was very practical. So I loved all that aspect of it, and the examples. Using Alpha Basics meant I had something to follow and something to aspire towards. So that's.
And then I use global brands, so anyone can relate to that. That's like Finnish brands to go, as well. I didn't want it to be too niche.
I could relate in that. I could see the success.
What were your biggest challenges with the Brown Pack?
The biggest challenge was certainly when you pushed me outside my comfort zone to go and look at what my competitors in town were offering. I found that quite challenging because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know that they were doing something better than me, and that they'd been doing this for a long time, and they had good reputations in town and good testimonials. I didn't want to know what I was up against. But then when I went, it was all those things.
But you got to hone in on yours.
Well, what it did is I panicked a bit. What am I going to do? They're selling it this way, and then what is my unique selling point? And it was that school teacher, which enables me to talk to you in the camera.
And you as well, like you.
So it was my teaching background, the fact that I was self-made, that maybe I didn't have all these acronyms. They didn't have these accolades and these great marketing backgrounds, but I have life experience, a great ability to write, a great ability to be persuasive, and so it made me go, that's how I'm different.
Getting that confidence actually gave you the confidence as opposed to when you were nervous about it, but it gave you the confidence.
Terrified.
But the confidence in yourself. And we're just talking about this off camera, not making it intimidating. Like you were saying, you don't want to be, like when you're doing this brand, when you're learning, you don't want to feel like people almost with courses intimidate you to think you can't do it or you need them. It's what you have is empowering you to then drive your business. And that was one of my biggest things, because I hated being taught, lectured at. I wanted to be able to help someone make their business better. And that's exactly what you're about with your product, with Upstart.
So that was great. It was sort of forced me to do something I didn't want to do, but I got something out of it, and that was I found my own selling point, my own centre, and went, well, that's what I'm good at, and I'll appeal to those people. If I don't appeal to that mob, so be it. That's not my clients.
Thank you again, Lizzie, for coming. I really appreciate just getting that feedback because, online is great, but then you don't get the feedback, and I'm just glad that it worked for your business and helped take to the next level.
Yeah, no, it's been great for me, and I hope by talking to you today, other people go, well, all right, it's worked for that.
If Lizzie can do it.
Lizzie can do it. Single mum from yelling up. She can do it.
But it is that easy, and I think it's, as we said, investing in yourself and your business and being able to take a step back and getting a good platform.
Yeah.
Little Upstart, check it out. Honestly, her website is...
Thank you.
Loved it.
Thank you.
I was proud moment.
Upstart.com.au.
It'll be at the bottom, But I was really proud. I was proud to see that because I was like, oh, she nailed it.
Yep.
Really good.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't pay for this. This is amazing. This is honest. The whole process with you has been awesome. I won.
Getting paid?
I got you tea. It's really good tea. Tea too. It's not cheap. Thank you again.
No problem. My pleasure. Thank you.
If you guys want to know more about the brand pack, check out my website, mybrandstory.me, and sign up for the free 20-point branding checklist to see where you're at. Find out more, just like Lizzie. Thanks again for watching. If you like, subscribe, follow, do all of the social fun stuff, and let's build this community. My last point is stay true to your journey, because what you have to offer, nobody else does. Remember that. I'm Claire Spalding from My Brand Story. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Lizzie.
Thank you.
See you next time.
See you.
Bye. Yeah. It's recording. I think it is.
Talk about the lipstick on your teeth now.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
It's been here the whole time. I can't really anymore now.
Yes.
You tell me after.
Well, you got going. I went to her and you started talking. I was like, it's time. No.
And you're looking at it the whole time. When you can see, you can't stop looking at it. All right. As always, I'm here to help you build a truly authentic business and brand that will connect us to
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
So thank you guys for watching. If you like the
She's going to wait for the battery to go out one more time. I'm not sitting around.
Thanks again, and my last point is stay true to